for Mobile Geeks, and here we are at Eatree in Hsinchu. So this is just half an hour south of Taipei, and I've come down because I want to check out some really interesting head-mounted technology. So Eatree is one of the research institutes here in Taiwan, and their main focus is to create components that are going to help move the industry forward. We all know that Taiwan has a huge history of component making, so what we're actually looking at today is Eatree Glass. So this is their iteration of Google Glass, and it is basically a prototyping for showing off some future components that we hope to see in future Google Glass. So what we have here is actually two micro displays, so it's actually see-through, so you can actually visualize display floating about 40 centimeters in front of your face. But what Eatree has won an award for is actually AirTouch. So taking a closer look at this demo, what you can see here is we do have the two micro displays, and then on top of that we have two depth cameras. There's actually an IR camera in the middle, but that's not really being used at this point. AirTouch is what Eatree has won an award for. So taking a closer look at what's going on here, you can see that there's a red circle that gets larger or smaller, and it actually grows larger or smaller depending on how far away the finger is from the virtual panel. And then when it achieves the panel, you hear that clicking sound, which is
since most of people they get used to have the Microsoft Kinect technologies, but for such kind of application, the big display may be far away from you, 3 or 4 meters away, and you just use your gesture to remote control the contents to interact with you. But our concept is you see what you touch. So that means we create this kind of floating image just in front of you, and you can directly interact with the information you want, and have that feedback. You have the you can have the input, you can interact, and you also have got a response from the computers.
So that was just a sneak peek in what we might be seeing in the next generation Google Glass. Now it's important to remember that Eatree is a research institute, and that what they're showing us today is not a final product by any means necessary. What's important is the AirTouch, and this idea of being able to interact with a virtual display. So it's the components that we're most interested in that are going to be moving forward. So I'm Nicole Scott for Mobile Geeks down here at Eatree in Hsinchu, taking a look at the future.